Hi everybody, it's Alan Beebe. I'm here with Tom Wharton today, and we're going to be showing you Aiki 3 with a push test. So before we begin that, let me remind you that last time we were working on the opening and closing, which gives us this sort of a rotation, and that's rotation on a singular plane. We're going to start out with another type of rotation or torsion on a singular plane, and then we're going to combine those two, where we have this and this can happen at any point in time in conjunction with the push test. And I highly recommend that you do this in conjunction with the push test, because if you don't, you probably will not make any real progress. Okay, to begin with, let's get real. Another version of Aiki 2, and that will bring us into Aiki 3, where we can do Aiki 3. So the version of Aiki 2 that I showed you earlier was this version, where you have a rotation this way. Today we're going to work on a rotation this way, and we're going to start by keeping things real. So I'm going to start in Seiza. Seiza's nice because it tends to lock my lips in place. Wouldn't that be nice for you? Tends to talk.
We would all love it if it locked his lips in place.
It tends to lock my hips in place, and therefore I get to figure out how much movement I have out of my central axis rather than moving my pelvis. All right. So Tom's going to put his finger down below my belly button, and I'm going to try to move my belly button offline. And that's about it. And oh yeah, okay. And that's about it. All right. Maybe an inch, 3/4 of an inch. And that's after a lot of trying. So you notice I'm paying attention down here. I suggest you pay attention down here first, because this is going to tell you the truth. This will lie to you. If he puts his finger up here, and I'll go, oh look, I can rotate inches and inches, but I'm creating shear in my body. These two are not aligning. So when I move, these two need to move together, and these two need to move together. Okay. All right? So I suggest you do that, and it'll give you an idea of what your present range is, and then you can try to extend your present range. Sit in Seiza and show you how much turn I have off of my central axis when I'm sitting in Seiza. So first I'll do it wrong for you. So Tom's going to join me, and we're going to measure low, how far low I can turn. All right, and he's going to stick his other hand high. And here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to go like this and go, look Ma, how far I can turn. Do you see how these are misaligned? So that's creating shear in the body. We don't want to do that actually. So what I want to do is I'm going to turn this, and this is going to stay in line with that. And that's about what I got. Okay? And we're going to go the other way. And oops. And that's about what I got. So I always say to people, pay attention to this part. Don't pay attention to this part. Pay attention to this part and move it as far as you can. When you pay attention to this part, check, make sure it's aligned with this one. Don't use this as a judge of how far you've gone. Okay? And as you can see, I got maybe an inch if I'm bragging.
Generous.
If I'm generous, yeah. And that's fine, that's real. That's a real thing, that's what you want, okay? So I'm going to stand up now. And I'm going to do the same thing here. So I'm going to put my finger here, and Tom's going to move that thing. And do it wrong first, okay? He's going to see how his pelvis moves, and he's saying, look how far I can go. Well, this is what I want to do to throw people. If you don't want to be thrown, you need to stay in here, in your nice square and centered place. And so now he's going to try to move there and stay in that nice square centered place. Okay? And he's being great. He's just going for it. Okay? And you'll notice that he has a convenient zipper here. The zipper is staying in line with where I'm pointing right here. So that's honest mileage right there. Yeah. Okay? We're going to do it from here. So I'm standing here, and now I'm turning. Now you notice that what I'm not doing is collapsing this. These are going to stay aligned, and I'm turning as much as I can get. It's a hair more than what I had before, but it's not a whole bunch. Okay? Okay? And where you'll usually find that it binds is in here. And my suggestion to you to gain further distance is don't think what can I do, think what can I undo. So usually what's holding you back, if Tom comes over here again, so I'll bring it as far as I can go, okay? And the next thing I ask myself is what can I undo? And I start to relax and move, and you'll notice it moves just a tidbit more. And as what I'm going to ask it to do is undo even more. And Tom probably can feel it trying to move, but that's about it, right? You know. And then we do the other side, okay? So I'm here. And he's going to move it one way or the other. The thing to do is to, and you just do it as you will, okay, is to track the knees, make sure the knees are going straight. It should be in line with the bones of the leg. Go ahead. And the other thing is that you shouldn't see the hips moving a lot. If you got hips coming forward and backward a ton, that's not it. What we're trying to move is this and this. I'm going to show you this, and that is an exercise unto itself. Then we're going to do that with a push test, where this movement is going to come in orthogonal to the push. Now I'm not moving because of the push, I'm just moving. Later on I'll show you how to well, I can't show you. It happens inside, but I'll show you how to do this so it isn't linearly tracking on itself. But I'll try to describe that.